Welcome to In Conversation with MANWAR podcast. This podcast is brought to you by the Do Not Be a Bystander campaign. You can join us in raising awareness about bullying by visiting the donotbeabystander.com, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay informed about upcoming episodes. Today's participants are Shanza, Afza, and Faiza. Our special guest for today's episode is Trevor Fairweather.
Welcome to our Bullying Awareness podcast. I'm your host, MANWAR Khan. Today, I'm joined by three young individuals who are ready to share their thoughts and insights on the topic of bullying. Collaboration means working together with others towards a common goal in a straightforward and streamlined manner. Today's participants are Shanza, Afza, and Faiza. Before we continue, I would like to introduce our special guest for today's podcast, Trevor Fairweather. Trevor will shed some light on this topic and give some tips and advice for our viewers and participants. So, Trevor, Trevor is a program director with strong track record of overseeing complex software and hardware projects. He excels in relationship building and leading teams to achieve success. A result oriented individual who possesses strong public policy abilities through effective communication and team collaboration. Thank you, everyone, for joining us again. Now that I have introduced our participants and guests, let's start with the question. Collaboration is important for team and group. So my first question for Shanza is, what does collaboration mean to you? And why collaboration is important in a team or group setting?
So collaboration refers to the act of working together with others towards a common goal or object. So, like it involves, what do you say? It involves the strength, skills, and perspectives of the individuals to collectively achieve superior outcomes. Collaboration is crucial in a team or group setting for several reasons, like synergy, enhanced decision making, increased productivity, learning, and growth. So, overall, collaboration is important in a team or group settling because it harnesses the strength, creativity, and knowledge of individuals in exceptional outcomes. Thank you. That's all.
That's great answer. Excellent. Yes, it is very important for team building and working together, right? So, effective collaboration requires a combination of various skill set that contribute to productive teamwork or positive outcomes. So, my next question for Abza is, what are some essential skills for effective collaboration?
Okay, so effective collaboration requires a set of essential skills that enables individuals to work together and achieve common goals. Some essential skills are good communication skills, active listening skills to understand what the other person is saying and responding appropriately, flexibility and adaptability, empathy and respect, and time management and accountability, and most reliability. Developing and applying these skills enables individuals to work together harmoniously and achieve shared goals.
Right. Thank you. So the last one is for Faiza. Can collaboration be applied to different areas of life, such as school, work, personal projects, and how?
Okay, so in my opinion, collaboration should be applied to different areas of life, including school, work, or personal projects. Collaboration in school enhances Learning experiences for students. As they work together on group projects, they share knowledge, ideas, and also learn from each other's perspectives. Collaboration learning also promotes problem solving and communication skills. Now, work collaboration is also essential as it promotes teamwork and improves overall productivity, as it has been said earlier. It also fosters a sense of engagement and satisfaction among employees. And collaboration can be beneficial for personal projects as well, because it allows individuals to work with the expertise and perspective of others who may have different skills and different knowledge. It also offers an opportunity to learn from others and build connections and relationships. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Faiza. So now we are done with the questions. Now we move on to the final segment of our special guest, Trevor, to share his thoughts and insights and what you have listened from our young minds and share your view.
All kinds of ladies mentioned in concept of collaboration was communication, relationship, and skill. And the skill of relationship development is and communication is a skill. Those are two things, skills in themselves. So, as an example, Manwar is collaborating with the four of us on this podcast. Why is he doing this? Because he's in a situation to bring awareness to bullying. By doing that, he needed input because he can't supply the input of both the youth side and the adult. He can help moderate and participate. To do that, he needs the collaboration, which created the podcast. And the results have been episode 69. So he's done this 68 more times for a previous episode. So what that means is to do what we're doing right here is that relationship and communication. It also, by default, is creating the collaboration stuff because he's not interrupting you. He is listening to you for two skills that the three of you mentioned, as well as being able to facilitate the steps. So the reason I bring tips up is almost everything you do in a group involves collaboration because it fills in a gap that exists in what you're trying to do. And if you don't have someone or a person to fill those gaps, you sometimes just have to fill them yourself. But that being said, the collaboration provides benefits to everybody in the team. If I was to ask Manwar what his very first episode in this podcast was like, in comparison to what he did today, he would say he's improved on his communication, his lighting, how he's reaching out to people, how clear he's being with his questions, how he preps. If you ladies have been on previous podcasts, inadvertently you've gotten the same benefits. You've had a chance to listen to other people, their benefits, gain tips and advice from the adults who brings onto the show. But I don't know how many podcasts do. But you probably went through the effort of making sure your clothing is clean, your background is clean, how you present yourself. All of these are additional benefits that you may or may not be happy with them, but it will make you more comfortable the next time you're asked to do something, podcast or a video chat or anything along those lines. So under the hat of collaboration, as many of you highlighted, it's filling a gap, working with other people, but everybody gets benefits of it. So even though many people, when they're invited to do things, will say, well, I'm not being paid. Not being paid. If you've never done it before, it's good to be involved with what sharing your information allows you to be articulate. So improve all of your skills of communication and relationship that you highlighted in your answer. And recognizing where you can improve.
Excellent. Thank you, Trevor. Do you guys have any questions for Trevor?
No, thank you.
So I don't know if you guys noticed that Trevor used the STAR methods with his response. Talked about a situation, task, action, and results. So it doesn't have to be a job interview. It's always any crucial conversation you have, you can use that method, STAR. And if you want to try to find out more information, you can Google that and you can find that how to use that STAR method. All right, excellent. Now, thank you so much, Shanza, Afza, and Faiza, and thank you, Trevor, for joining us the podcast today. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Before we wrap up, I would like to remind our listeners that there are several resources available to help individuals dealing with bullying. The government of Alberta has a bullying helpline which provides support and advice to those who experience bullying. That number can be reached at 1-888-456-2323. Bullying is a violation of human rights. Under no circumstances, bullying is acceptable. Thank you for joining in conversation with MANWAR Khan, and we will see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Enjoy.